was chosen to treat a rich lady's anorexia because I can eat a lot. When we first met, she had just had a fight with her boyfriend. She was so angry that she hadn't eaten all day and looked at me irritably. At this moment, bullet comments flashed quickly. Here comes the pretty boy. The male supporting character will definitely take the chance to seduce the female lead. Even if they fought, our female lead still loves the male lead, okay? I was stunned by the sudden bullet comments while chewing food, then silently handed her the tomato in my hand, and mumbled, "Do you want a tomato?" When I was led by the maid to the bedroom door of the young miss of the Sia family, there was a loud sound of things being smashed inside. I heard the young miss had fought with her little boyfriend again. Lily had always had a bad temper and did whatever she wanted, only her little boyfriend could control her a little, and this fight made her anorexia flare up again. Lily locked herself in her room, and hadn't eaten for a whole day. The doctor said finding someone who loves to eat and eats in front of her would stimulate her appetite, so Mr. Sia found me, who made me the biggest eater in our village. I eat 8 meals a day and love everything. He said he would pay me to perform eating, and also pay for my grandpa's medical treatment. So I came excitedly at this moment. I was still clutching the tomato that the maid had casually given me. The maid looked troubled listening to the noise inside, and pushed me straight in. "Go in by yourself. I have something to do," and left as soon as she left. I couldn't wait to peel the tomato and took a big bite. The sweet and delicate flesh burst in my mouth. No wonder rich people, even their fruits are so delicious. I pushed the door open while eating. The room was a mess. Lily had delicate features, and an unhappy expression after hearing the noise. She looked at me irritably and our eyes met for a moment. At the same time, bullet comments suddenly floated in the air. Here it comes, the pretty boy. The male lead will definitely seduce the female lead. If the male supporting character dares to have bad intentions, he will be thrown onto the street to eat garbage. Seeing this sentence, I stopped chewing in fright, and stared blankly at the bullet comments. Lily saw I wasn't talking, and became even more impatient. She clicked her tongue. Her eyes swept over the juice on my mouth, then landed on the tomato in my hand. Maybe she stared too long, which made me think she also wanted to eat. So I tremblingly and reluctantly handed her my beloved tomato. "Do you want a tomato?" Lily pressed her eyebrows and said coldly, "Get out." I silently took back the tomato. That night, Lily still didn't come out to eat. I thought I might be fired soon. After all, Lily didn't seem to accept me treating her anorexia at midnight. I lay in the room the maid had tidied up and got more and more worried. So worried that my stomach growled loudly because I didn't get a chance to perform eating. And only ate 1 tomato at night. I was already starving. I couldn't help but get out of bed and sneak into the kitchen. I glanced at the ingredients in the fridge and immediately decided to make a simple tomato egg noodle for myself. Halfway through making it, I thought about it and added another sausage. For balanced nutrition, I also sprinkled a handful of green vegetables. Finally, a big pot of delicious noodles was ready. The tomato soup was sweet and sour and rich. The scrambled eggs were tender, and the noodles were smooth and chewy. Garnished with green vegetables, I squatted at the kitchen door and ate heartily. Just as I was eating without caring about anything else, there was a sudden noise outside. I looked up in fright and met Lily's unpredictable eyes. I had no idea how long she had been watching me. 3 minutes later, a dim light came on in the dining room. I sat at the table eating noodles. Lily watched quietly beside me. I was a little uncomfortable, being stared at directly, but as soon as the noodles entered my mouth, I couldn't care less. After eating, I wanted to get another bowl. Is it really that delicious? My cheeks were puffed and I couldn't speak. Lily seemed to laugh a little. "Why are you so dumb?" She naturally ordered me to get her a bowl. I smiled happily, nodding while chewing. Luckily, I made enough for 3 bowls. I could have eaten 3 bowls alone, but sharing one to keep my job is worth it, so I brought out 2 more bowls of noodles. The noodles are a little soft but more flavorful. Try it quickly. I made it super delicious. Lily is indeed a rich lady's daughter. Even eating is so elegant. After she took a bite, I quickly asked, "How is it?" Lily didn't answer, just said, "Keep eating." I couldn't wait to pick up my chopsticks and ate until I drank all the soup. When I put down my bowl, I found Lily had also eaten more than half. The bullet comments were instantly dumbfounded. "Wait, female lead, what about your anorexia? Didn't you throw up when you saw food? Now you actually ate more than half a bowl of noodles. But anyway, I also want to eat tomato egg noodles. Now you made me hungry in the middle of the night." The male supporting character eats so deliciously it really makes me drool. Later, I successfully stayed at the Sia family. Lily had severe stomach problems from long-term anorexia. Mr. Sia said, as long as I make her eat 1 meal, he would give me 1,000 won, and if she eats a few more bites of fruit or cake, I can get another 1,000. So in the following days, I always followed Lily, thinking about how to coax her to eat more. Slowly, Lily finally ate a little more. Mr. Sia was very happy. He even transferred me to Lily's school so I could supervise her eating there too. That day, as usual, I put a sweet durian-filled cupcake on her desk, then hurried back to my classroom for class. After observing these days, I found Lily would eat a few more bites of durian when eating fruit. As soon as the bell rang, I immediately went to find her expectantly, wanting to see if the cake had been eaten. But when I arrived at her classroom, it was a mess. Inside, Lily's boyfriend Jake was clutching his chest, breathing hard. His arms were also covered in red rashes. Lily asked anxiously, "What happened?" Jake looked up at me. "Sam said I could eat it too, so I ate it. Who knew he hid durian in it, which I'm allergic to?" The bullet comments exploded instantly. I knew the male supporting character couldn't hold back from causing trouble. See, he finally showed his true colors. He deliberately gave our male lead durian to make him allergic. God, the male lead looked so painful. The female lead must be heartbroken. I picked up the half-eaten cake and explained hurriedly, "I clearly told you this is durian cake. You asked me if you could eat it. I said it was okay, as long as Lily agreed, and specifically reminded you it was made of durian." But Jake wouldn't listen at all and just acted coquettishly to Lily. but I just didn't hear that sentence. It hurt so much. I frowned and wanted to say more. How could you not have heard? We can check the surveillance if you don't believe me, actually.